terms of this, the question of unity too, and I think we do have to recognize that there is a big issue of unity in the church today. I don't think we can escape it by being like it's not saying it's not a problem. I think there is a problem with the fact that in our culture today, especially in an American culture, we do have a very much kind of pick your own style mentality. We just the mentality of Americans in general is if you maximize the amount of choices you have, you maximize liberty and thereby maximize happiness. I mean, the whole idea is wrong, but that has impacted how we view church. And so we do see kind of consumer driven churches or churches that say, well, this is for this kind of person and this is for this kind of person. And, if you're this age, you go to this church. And if you wear these kind of clothes or like this kind of music, you go to this church. And that kind of thing, that kind of division is really bad. So I think on the one hand, we do have to kind of acknowledge when Roman Catholics say that there is a problem. Because I don't think it helps to be like, no, there's no problem at all. This is great. We do have an issue, and unity is an issue. But the question is, I think the broader question in terms of unity there is, Jesus did pray for the unity in the church. But the question we have to ask is, how did he desire unity? Was it institutional unity that Jesus desired? When he was praying for unity in the church, was it that we would all be under one bishop of Rome? Or is it that we would have a unity in Christ and a unity in the faith? So the way that, for example, confessional Lutherans, which is the tradition I'm part of, for example, I'm part of a denomination called the American Association of Lutheran Churches. We're very small. We're in full fellowship with the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod. Okay. People always ask me, why don't you guys join the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod? They're way bigger than you. And we say, we don't want to join them. We're in fellowship with them. We do plenty of things with them, but we don't see that to have unity, it's a necessity to be part of the same structure or have the same bishops or the same organizational unity in the same sense that Rome does. So that's just addressing that part of the question. I think we have to step back and say, what kind of unity is it that we need or that we're looking for? Because I think the fractioning of the church is a problem. Okay, but it's a question of how do we address it? I'm not convinced that Rome addresses it either. But